Hello, my lovelies. We're going to do some shadow work. We're going to see what our focus needs to be. What do we need to know on our spiritual journey this week? What messages need to come through? We're going to get some dragon messages, advice from our guardians. Let's see, what is our focus this week? What do we need to work on for shadow work? There we go. All right, so we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, so you're overcoming some sort of challenge this week, so that's definitely an indication that shadow work is needed. And relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So you may be needing to change some relationships. It might be a challenge for you to let go of some things that are creating some adversity or some conflicts. So know that you need to go towards your higher purpose. Let's see what the dragons have for us. What messages do we need from our dragons? Where is an area that needs healing this week? Nutrition. All right, so that might be an easy thing. Maybe instead of eating takeout, maybe you actually cook at home. Maybe you're starting to really read ingredient lists, or that you're starting to take your health and nutrition more seriously. So trying to eat better, taking good care of your body, drinking plenty of water, getting plenty of rest. That may also be a challenge that you are working on. What else is an area that needs some addressing or some focus this week for our shadow work? All right, we have 3 more. So home, there may be some issues going on at home. There might be some issues in relationships with people that we live with that might need to be addressed. We also need to let go of fear. So the King Arthur card has to do with facing our fears and really eliminating those, that we need to work through those things, that we need to work on feeling love. And our final card from the dragons is love. So there may need to be some more love, especially in relationships with people that we live with or in our home life. And some of that might also be an indication that we need to give some to ourselves. All right, let's see what we need to know from our shadow side this week. What messages do we need from our shadow self? What messages need to come through? What's hidden? What do we need to know? What do we need to work on? All right, so our emotional fulfillment. I feel like love could definitely be something that we feel like we don't get enough of. Maybe we need to spend some more time with the people in our life that really give us that attention that we're looking for. So whether it's family, whether it's friends, but we need some sort of balance in our emotional life or in our relationships this week. What else do we need to know? That we're worried about judgment, or that a lot of fear is really what's holding us back. Remember that emotions we base all of our decisions out of 2 emotions, fear or love. So this is also about overcoming fear. We need to operate in love in order to release the fear. So let go of the judgment. You're going through a transformation or a metamorphosis. Remember that you'll rise like a phoenix. That's exactly what this card is a phoenix rising. All right, so some big changes are needed, but for whatever reason, we're kind of holding back on that. I feel like it could be that we've lost hope that our wish fulfillment's coming in, especially where love is concerned. Maybe you feel like the right person's never going to come in your life. Maybe you feel like love is just something that you're not meant to find. Shift your perspective. I truly do believe that there is literally somebody for everybody on the planet. There's like 8 billion of us, right? So the odds are in your favor that there's definitely people out there that somebody is meant for you, right? The odds are in your favor. So shift your perspective and see things differently. What else is hidden from us? That we're afraid to take a step in the new direction. So needing to take a leap of faith, but it's like fear is holding you back. So remember, you want to base your decisions out of love, not fear. I feel like you're protected on this, but it's like you just have to look before you leap, know what you're getting yourself into. And maybe you've been burned in the past and you don't really want to get back out there. But I feel like if you're really looking for love and commitment and you've had your heart broken, you're going to have to try in order to find what it is you're looking for. Yep. And it will be out there, but you may have dealt with some really negative people in your life. You may have dealt with some really bad endings, some imbalance in a love relationship, a lot of narcissistic abuse, a lot of really just corrupt people or people who couldn't show their emotions. And that was a big challenge for you. So it makes you a little fearful to put yourself back out there. Those are some things that we can work through. All right, what is it that will bring the balance in the love relationships? that you can manifest exactly who and what you're looking for. I love that. All right, so we need to start thinking positive. Create a list of what it is that you're looking for, but be specific. Maybe you don't want to settle for somebody who doesn't show their emotions. Maybe you want somebody who has a similar lifestyle. Maybe you need somebody who can show affection if you're not able to do that. Whatever it is that you need, start manifesting those things. Write it in like your journal. Write a list. Start manifesting the ideal partnership that you are looking for, because you have the ability to create what you're looking for. What else do we need to know that will bring balance? All right, Knight of Swords. So we need some confidence. Remember that we are basing our decisions on love, not fear. So we have to find our courage to make these changes and to not be feeling like we're going to be judged. I get the sense that somebody is really nervous to reach out and express themselves as well. So maybe they need to gather their confidence and their courage in order to be brave enough to speak up, to speak their mind, say what they want, or from who they want. And so some things need to change in that area. All right, somebody feels like they might have a lot of options. All right, so it's starting to make more sense here. So I get the sense that somebody has tried to manifest their ideal partnership, but it didn't quite work out, and that we're lacking the courage and confidence because maybe we've been rejected, maybe there's been a lot of judgment in this situation, and so that kind of knocked us off kilter, or it gave us a lot of fear that we don't want, that we want to go towards love, but that this person might have a lot of options. Maybe that's the change that you need to make. I feel like if there is somebody that you're looking at that has a ton of options, or that you view that as a ton of options, maybe you need to see that something needs to change. Maybe the change needs to be you. Maybe this person hasn't settled down because they haven't found what they're looking for. So maybe they date a lot of people. Either way, you have some choices that you need to weigh. So weigh them carefully. Make sure you see things in reality for what they truly are. Don't live in fantasy land. I feel like that could also be something that needs some change. What else do we need to know about the stars? What do we need to know? All right, you're burnout and exhausted. I feel like you want to keep hope alive, but it's almost like I really just don't even want to put myself out there anymore. I'm tired of this. I want somebody to come into my life that really stirs up the positive things, that sweeps me off my feet, that makes me feel alive again. So put yourself out there. You're going to have to do some time where you are alone, or that you do need some rest, that you need to recover from any sort of heartbreak. But you're going to have to eventually decide whether you want to stay single or whether you want to get back out there and start dating again. So the choice is always yours. What else do we need to know? All right, so be willing to put forth the hard work and effort. I feel like that might have been someone wasn't willing to take a chance before. Maybe they didn't have the courage in order to actually do that. Work might also require a lot of your time. Maybe it's hard for you to date because you work so much, but definitely put forth your best foot forward and put forth the effort required. If you want to be able to try something new, or you want to be able to date again to find the right person, then do so. You've got to be able to start making some changes going forward. Way too many cards. What else do we need to know about the King of Cups in the shadow? All right, so there is an unexpected offer, it looks like, coming in. I do feel like it could be somebody that maybe you aren't quite sure whether you want this offer, or maybe it's somebody that you've turned down previously. I feel like you're more nervous that it's going to be similar to the old patterns or old relationships that you've had. So we definitely need to shift our perspective. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is going to be better than what you have known before. So I feel like if you've dealt with really controlling, aggressive, narcissistic people, this is an offer that will surprise you. This is from somebody completely different. This is the Knight of Cups. He's the knight in shining armor. He's chivalrous. He would have been King Arthur's right-hand man. This would have been Lancelot coming in to make you an offer of love. So he's genuine. He's honest. He's somebody who wears his heart on his sleeve. And there may have been some waiting going on, that this may have taken a long time to come in. Financial issues could have been a factor, some sort of recovery. But but I feel like this knight in shining armor actually wants union and commitment where maybe the other person didn't. So let go of the negativity, let go of the liars, cheaters, thieves, and manipulators, and the overthinking. You definitely have a lot of decisions that you need to weigh. 777, so that might be really significant. You're finally getting aligned with the universe and where you need to be, and you may need to step out of your comfort zone and follow your heart's desire into greener pastures. Could also be a new job for some of you coming in. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you soon.